The house was quiet and still, just like he liked it. He was alone in the kitchen at 2 a.m. when he had the epiphany. Funny how quickly the universe reveals its deepest secrets after a few fingers of scotch in the middle of the night. But in any event, there he sat, confronted by the meaning of life, at least the meaning of his life, spread open before him at the bottom of a rocks glass like a cracked lobster at a fancy restaurant. Dare he sample the sweetest meat? He sat motionless. He closed his eyes and let the threads of understanding unravel themselves. The first thing he realizes is that there is so much they don't tell you. They do try to tell you how to be a man, how to be a success. They do tell you how to strive for excellence, how to obey orders, how to make your mark in the world, but they don't tell you how to be older. They don't tell you what the new rules are when people in their 30s start calling you sir. They leave out the part about how far short of your dream you will probably fall in the course of your life, how your body might quit on you and your mind may play tricks, how life always seems bleakest when you are trying to sleep knowing that you have to go to work the next morning, how obvious your mistakes are, how glaring your imperfections can be, how everything bad or wrong in your life seems to spread wings as wide as a dark angel, smothering you in insecurity and fear to the point that you break out into a sweat. And it's late and black and quiet. How the bad things become worse and the worst things become terrifying. It chokes you. Then all the air in the room suddenly disappears and you struggle to breathe, and as you do, panic ensues and you realize no one ever told you when you are supposed to stop, when you should give up. Nobody tells you at what point in your life you are supposed to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that life won't get any better, that there is no more moving forward. Nobody tells you it's time to cast your once youthful aspirations aside like your old Little League uniform and glove and resign yourself to the here and the now. That overwhelmingly the chances are that the one thing you wanted to do your whole life, the one thing you thought you could actually pull off, really accomplish, the single dream you sought to fulfill won't ever happen. That this is it, and this is actually it. His eyes shot open. He was saddened by all this. He stared down into the 2 ice cubes in his glass, deep into the swirling caramel-colored liquid. It was suddenly like an ocean, a calm surface with forceful undercurrents that waited patiently for him to swim too deep so they could sweep him away into a nightmare. For the briefest moment, he actually believed that his spirit was already dead and was just waiting somewhere for his body to catch up. It's an awkward position to be in, but then he came to the conclusion that sometimes a man just thinks too much. So he sat. He had no idea how long, and eventually he finished the glass, capped the bottle, and went to join his wife in bed. And there he lay next to his beloved, watching the crest of her breasts in the moonlight rise and fall in the sweet rhythm of slumber, and he was comforted. Because he knew that in the grand scheme of things he was where he belonged, and that the morning would bring solace, peace, and new mercies. And he promised himself that he could and would keep going, that this was older, that this was wiser, no matter how dark the night. Epiphany received, and he fell asleep.